into it. We're going to be using my favorite bleach, which I'm mixing with 15 volume of developer. I'm mixing it thoroughly to make sure that it's consistent and it's not grainy, so that I'll have a smooth consistency when I begin to apply on the hair. Since I am going to apply all over the hair and just leaving out the base, I'm starting off about an inch from the base of the hair. I'm using foils, and I am going to apply some of the bleach on the foils before I apply it to the hair. So as you see in this clip, I am applying the lightener to the hair, leaving about an inch from the scalp so that the base of the hair doesn't start to develop and become too light. And as you can see that I am going over the ends which has existing color. I did that because I'm going to end up giving her a haircut and cutting the ends off anyway, so I decided to just go all over. Otherwise I would have used a much lower developer, like 10, to ensure that her ends don't get too light. So I'm going all over. Watch me do it and complete this whole foiling process and leaving her base out. The lightener from about an inch of the hair, inch of the base of the hair through the mid shaft to the ends. all over as you see me do. I am now applying the bleach, which is now 10 volume, to the base of the hair, which is still dark. Now, we all know, if you're a hairstylist, you know that the heat from the scalp provides additional lift, and so that's why I'm using a lower level developer. And it also makes the heat from the scalp allows their hair to process much quickly, and so I didn't really need to use that 15 volume that I used from the beginning. So you'll see me apply the color all over. Application done. The whole hair is pretty much down to a medium blonde, level 7. It looks a little bit lighter before the wash, but yeah, I needed the hair to be about the level 7 range based on the colors that I picked to apply on top of it. So I'm checking to make sure that every single part of the scalp, sometimes you end up leaving boo-boos. I don't want to leave a boo-boo, and I'm trying to make sure that every part of the hair is lightened before I proceed to wash out. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to go ahead and wash it out and go from there. I will be using Fanola No Orange shampoo. It's very pigmented and it helps take away some of the brass that the hair has. It's kind of very strong and very good, like the Fanola No yellow one that I used before in the previous video, which I can also link in the description, but I'll just show you how it looks like on the hair. The colors we'll be using today are some Adore colors and some Kiss colors. So the first one is Adore Eggplant, Indigo Blue. This Kiss color is Magenta, Neon Pink, and Adore. Kiss color, Neon Orange, and Yellow. I kind of wanted to go a little bit fancy and also use just relatable colors that everybody knows that you can find in your local beauty supply store. So let's pour them out and let's get started. Of course, I started application before my camera actually started recording, and so the base of this color, well, I wanted bold chunky sections, and the very base of the hair all over, I want hair roots to be darker, so I used the eggplant color, which is a really dark purple, just the color of an eggplant, and I use that to apply to the base, which is about an inch from the scalp, and got that color. And then the other sections I alternated the magenta color, the neon color, and also some more of the eggplant color in between, so I could have dimensions of the pink and the dark eggplant color. I am saturating a lot, taking it off the foil, trying to make sure that the color can transition properly. And as you can see, I'm pretty much alternating the color and making sure that I'm going through it and not leaving any spots. This clip, I'm showing you how I applied the base color, which is the eggplant color, section of the hair in little pieces, and making sure that all the base color has that saturation of the dark eggplant color all over the hair. Now, after I was done with the very first base sections, I started introducing the orange color in there. At some point, I decided that I wasn't going to use the yellow color that I talked about in the a couple clips earlier. I decided I didn't want to add yellow to this application, so I left that behind and just used the orange color. Mostly my color alternation was the magenta color, the neon pink, and the orange all over. I took very bold, chunky pieces because I kind of wanted the hair to be chunky. Mainly, I wanted to have that dark magenta color and some bold pieces of the orange in there, and of course, some colors, some of the eggplant color in there. And I also use this brush that I'm using to make sure that my color is properly saturated and blending in very, very well. So while I was done all with the application. You can see in the front I added the blue color, a few pieces of the blue color in there. is mainly the magenta, the bull orange color, and the eggplant color all over the hair. So I ended up washing it, and that's kind of how it looks like.
So most of the time when you're trying to do your hair curly, always wet your hair. Don't put, this is like a leave-in conditioner. You put a little bit of water in it. And what I'm going to use is this thing is called Design Essential Avocado Curl Straightening Cream. It's like almost like a leave-in. You rake it in your hair like that. It gives your hair moisture and kind of like a little bit like stretch your curls out. And then what I'm going to do after I put that in is like I use Design Essential has this. It's called Avocado Curl Enhancing Mousse. Like that. I spray that on top. I even sprayed it in my hands. It's like a mousse, but it's not a mousse that make your hair hard. It's a mousse that actually make your hair soft. And you can follow it with that. See how your hair feels in the morning, and if you like it, you can buy some. And try it for curly hair, right?
I think that's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.